For over 4,000 years, battles have raged across the globe. They've been fought without weapons, and no blood has been spilled. They've been settled using a length of rope. This is tug of war. Modern-era tug-of-war is believed to have developed at sea as a way of keeping crews fit and sharpening their competitive instincts while on long journeys. In 1900, tug-of-war made its way into the Olympics for the first time as a track and field discipline. Its Olympic life was short-lived, however, making its final appearance in Antwerp in 1920. Today, the president of the Tug of War International Federation is hopeful that it can regain its Olympic status.
We personally think it would make an ideal Olympic sport. It doesn't require many facilities, and it can be played in all countries, even poor countries. That's why we see many opportunities for our sport to become an Olympic sport once again.
Tug of war even has its own story of Olympic controversy. In 1908, the American team protested at the British team's use of boots with steel cleats, spikes and heels, but the appeal was disallowed when the British maintained they were wearing standard-issue police boots. The USA team withdrew from the remainder of the contest. Nowadays, there are strict rules on the steel sole plates, which are used to cut footholds in the ground. Aside from minor technological changes, the essence of the contest has remained. Opposing teams must pull a marked rope a distance of 4 meters. Pulls aren't restricted by time and have been known to last as long as 55 minutes. The rules are ostensibly simple. Hands alone can make contact with the rope and only feet can touch the floor. Infringements are penalised with cautions and can lose a team a pull. Though the principle is straightforward, tactics can be wide-ranging, but the emphasis always comes down to teamwork.
A good team has to know one another well, be able to tug together. It doesn't matter if you're strong individually, you have to be a team. You have to tug in the same way, you have to tug together. You also have to have strength, technique, be stubborn, and the will to win.
Over 2,000 competitors representing 18 nations are present at the World Championships in the Netherlands. The team nature of the sport extends further than each individual 8, and the tournament structure of tug of war means competitors have time to develop friendships that go beyond what happens on the field.
Everyone is your enemy when you're at war, but when you come off, you're like a family. When you're on the rope, you fight, but off it, we're all friends. It's a nice family sport.
Amongst the family of competitors present in Assen is a ladies' team from Israel consisting of both Arabs and Jews. The team are helping to transcend the divides in their home nation while trying to raise the country's international profile in tug of war. They haven't been together long and are experiencing their first major championships. But through their own united approach, they're managing to achieve much more than competition success. Fandi Tabush is their coach.
This is a group sport, and in group sport you can form communities and build friendships, both in Israel and abroad. It's about getting to know different cultures. It's about believing in what we're doing. And as I said, it's just the best sport. It's a sport that doesn't differentiate, a sport that takes the team into it, and when you leave with a handshake and not a fight. It's a sport of peace.
Israel failed to progress to the knockout stages of the women's 560-kilogram division. Instead, two of the sport's traditional powerhouses come to the fore. Sweden face their Dutch hosts in the final. Fielding largely the same team that won the 520 division the day before, Swedish domination continues under the guidance of coach Andren Morgan. They take a 2-0 victory over the Netherlands to claim their second World Championship gold. After 2 days of competition, the championship approaches its finale. The specialist grass, which has taken 2 years of nurturing to produce the deep roots necessary to offer sufficient grip, will bear the brunt of the blue-ribboned event of tug of war, the men's 640-kilogram division. Known as the King's class, it's not the heaviest, but offers the peak combination of strength and technique. Ireland have come to the tournament with this title as their main goal, having missed out in recent events. Boasting 5 members of the Kehoe family, their team has been pulling together for years, and their experience sees them through to the final once more. There they face a strong German team, who also have victory on their minds after losing out in the 2004 final.
Steady! Boom!
The Germans have the psychological advantage after a comfortable victory over the Irish in the heats, but the boys from Bowley won't give up without a fight. Ultimately, though, the strength of the German team and a tiring semi-final against the defending champion Switzerland drain Ireland's reserves as they suffer a 2-0 defeat in the best-of-3 final. Germany take the sport's most prestigious title on this occasion as tug of war's colourful history continues to be written into the 21st century.